All right, Akta-Vite. Now, the family that I'm a part of when I was young, the Elliott family, we were a Milo family. However, my best friend in the late 70s and early 80s, his family was an Akta-Vite family. And if I went over to his place and we wanted a hot milk drink, it had Akta-Vite in it. If we had a dish of ice cream after dinner or tea, we often had Akta-Vite sprinkled on it. Now, I must say I haven't eaten any Akta-Vite since about 30 years ago. But the family that founded it back in 1943, the Nicholas family, has just bought back the brand and they're relaunching it. Sophie Paterson is the great-granddaughter of Alfred Nicholas, who invented both Akta-Vite and Aspro. She joins us now. Sophie, good evening.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good. Now, I am told, of course, that Akta-Vite has been for sale these last few years, but why have you bought the brand back?
We've always sort of been passionate about, the family and the history of the family, and my husband's actually been in dairy for about 20 years. He got his first start in the dairy industry actually because of your dad. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah, no, they had a company together very early on, and so we've been in the dairy industry for a long time. And we're looking for we've got a new milk processing plant opening up, and we were looking for a new product to take on. And Akta-Vite was for sale, and as you mentioned, my grandfather invented it in 1943. And we're quite passionate about the product and really keen to reinvigorate it for the future generations of Australians. A lot of our generation, I'm sort of your vintage, knew Akta-Vite really well, and I grew up, obviously in a household with Akta-Vite. We didn't have Milo, and it would be quite nice to see the next generation of Australians enjoy this product. It's all made locally here in Melbourne, fully Australian owned, and it's got great ingredients, and we're looking at relaunching and reinvigorating the product with a new formulation. Less sugar and increasing the mineral and vitamin content.
Okay.
So,
can I ask you, I mean, we regarded Akta-Vite like Milo as a sort of a treat, something you put on ice cream or in milk to make it a bit tastier. Is Akta-Vite a treat, or does it actually have some sort of health benefits?
no, it's got a lot of health benefits. Originally, when it was formulated, it was sent over to the soldiers in the war as a nutritional supplement, and it was originally only sold in pharmacies. But then over time, it's gone into the supermarkets. But look, it is a treat. You have it as a chocolate milkshake, or a lot of people sprinkle it on ice creams or in smoothies. We're looking at doing a kids' lunchbox version as well. So it's kind of both, really.
So what you'd have like a small container, and kids would just eat Akta-Vite at lunchtime straight from the tin.
No, it'll be mixed into a lunchbox chocolate milk.
Oh, I see. So it'd be an Akta-Vite drink, pre-mixed.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm also, before I let you go, I'm told you're going to relaunch it with a very old label or an old tin from the 1940s. When's that coming out?
We just finished we had to do a bit of market research. We wanted to make sure we didn't change the flavour too much, because there are a lot of people who really support the existing product. So we wanted to get the new formula right. We are sticking with the orange heritage tin, but sort of revamping it with a modern look. And hopefully that'll be out in the next few months.
Sophie, thank you for talking with us. Sophie Paterson there, great-granddaughter of Alfred Nicholas, who invented both Nicholas Aspro, which obviously bears his surname, and Akta-Vite. And the Nicholas family, a few members that I do know, have decided to buy Akta-Vite back and reinvigorate it, as indeed Akta-Vite is supposed to reinvigorate children.